With Cadance and Shining Armour's new baby being born in Alicorn, what better time is there to review an episode called The Princess Problem? And I swear I'm not still mad about the whole thing. Cluck cluck, jabber jabber, my old man's a mushroom, etc. This episode starts with the gang helping out at an orphanage.
Oh, wow, Patch. Did you really used to live here, at this orphanage? Sure did, till my parents adopted me.
Oh wow. That actually adds a lot of weight to her character. I mean, before she was just a sporty tomboy. Not that that's a bad thing. But this adds a bit of history to Patch's character. Kind of like Leela from Futurama. Actually, do you think Patch's parents will turn out to be mutants who live in the sewers as well? When suddenly a horse-drawn carriage? I'm guessing that's kind of like a rickshaw idea there.
Oh. Are you okay?
Chekhov's gun much? Next thing you know, there's going to be nuclear whistles. Actually, next the gang meet up at the ice cream shop and we get the news on what's going on with the carriage.
The king and queen of the Isle of Pony are coming here? Huh, that must be who we saw. So
Hey look, it's Queen Fluttershy. And yes, they do say queen, none of this Disney, queens are evil except Elsa nonsense. Anyway, they're looking for a long lost daughter, and Starlight reads out her description.
her birthday is March 16th. Wow, that's your birthday too, Pat. She has bright pink hair, yellow eyes, and a red birthmark on her front right hoof. Look, it's right here.
The gang take that to believe that Patch is the princess the king and queen are looking for. So I guess it's time for the gang to dress Patch up as a princess and sing a song about being a princess. So Twilight, take note. Also, I should point out that they made Rosie's hair pink too early there.
A princess must look beautiful, her outfit must seem grand. So we'll use this bit of lace and this tattered pillowcase and whatever else we find on hand.
Actually, that's quite a cute song. Even though Patch looks like she's nursing a toothache afterwards.
Oops, my hair rinse is coming out. Oh well. There.
Gee, Rosie, I didn't know your natural color was pink.
Oh yeah, it's fun to try different hair colors.
Yeah, that does sound fun. Well, the gang are now ready to take Patch to see the king and queen.
First let me help my dad. Get with it, Patch. Once you're a princess, you won't be living with them anymore. I won't?
Huh, that's interesting. It's not just, oh, she's going to meet her birth parents, oh, happy days. It is actually taken on board that Patch's adoptive parents have been her parents since they adopted her, which is actually rather mature of them.
I bet you're off to the Little Pony Theater for an audition.
I guess you could call it an audition.
If that's what you want, Patch dear, go for it.
Yeah, we just want our girl to be happy.
I can't see. How many are there?
Next on My Little Jackass, we're doing Tattoo Rickshaw. Patch's turn eventually comes and
I can't do this.
she runs away. And Rosie's eye colour changes from blue to yellow. Like we wouldn't notice or something.
I especially don't want to leave my parents. Oh, if it wasn't for this dumb birthmark. What? Look! It's coming off!
Wait, how did that not come off when she was getting washed up?
You're right, it is. This looks a lot like the paint we were using on the playground.
Fantastic!
Scooby-Dooby-Doo! And at this point it is revealed that Rosie also matches the description, despite the minor changes that have been going on throughout this episode. Even the birthmark. So the race is on to reunite Rosie with her parents.
This is an outrage! Who is responsible for this?
Why is there that sound every time the king and queen are on screen? Well, the king and queen put the crown on Rosie's head and...
We found our daughter at last.
Wait, is this magic in the Tales series? Well, at least it's a happy ending. I'm not adopted, nor have I known anyone who was, but this episode does give off the struggle that Patch is going through very well. She wants to meet her birth parents, but at the same time she doesn't want to abandon her adoptive parents who took her into their home and supported her for many years. One nitpick I do have is Rosie. Okay, at the start it was revealed that her hair was dyed. That's fine. but her eye colour changed from blue to yellow. Also, I do kind of question how both Rosie and Patch knew their birthdays were March 16th, but yet they didn't know who their parents were, or at least what they looked like. That's just a little odd to me. But this is a well done episode, with a maybe not relatable for most, but definitely an understandable conflict, while adding some depth to one of the characters in the show. Unlike two characters who just became all the more confusing recently. I mean, seriously. If Flurry Heart is the first natural-born alicorn, how did Celestia and Luna become alicorns? And of course, they are over 1,000 years old, so does that mean that Twilight will outlive her friends? I mean, I know Megan McCarthy said on Twitter that she wouldn't, so does that mean that the rest of Main 6 will become alicorns? And of course, then there's Cadence, will she outlive Shining Armor? Will he become an alicorn as well? I mean, it would be cool to get a male alicorn in the show. In fact, I did think DHX would throw us a loop and make Flurry Heart a boy, but they didn't, and I thought it was rather disappointing. Not least because so far the only colours of male characters have been blue, red, brown, orange and grey, so adding pink into the mix would have diversified the colour palette in regards to male characters in MLP. I mean, My Little Ponytails had pink male, so why not Friendship is Magic made 20 years later? And don't get me started on Fluttershy.